You were pointing this way. Hey, I'll go that way. Vantrue.
So what we got today, John?
We have a Vantrue, an X1 dash camera.
And are Vantrue a relative unknown on the dash cam scene?
Yes, I would say they are.
Okay.
Though that, I mean, you can get Vantrue. Well, then I'll start again.
So what we got today, John?
We've got a Vantrue X1 dash camera.
And are Vantrue a relative unknown on the dash cam scene?
Yeah, they're not particularly well known compared to the likes of Next Base or Mio.
Next Base and Mio, they are good. I imagine the only thing you really use these for is if you see a funny number plate and you want to show it to your family and friends on a Friday night.
They got in touch with us and said to order this from Amazon in the normal way, but gave us a discount code to wipe 100% of the value away. So basically, rather than sending us...
Not the value,
well,
the cost.
The cost. So rather than sending this to us just in the post like most dash camera companies do when they send us a product to test, we had the full customer experience. So effectively, we went to Amazon, checked out, and then the next day it was at the office.
Okay, that's good. So we're reviewing Amazon's delivery service as well
as this. But one of the things that people will often worry about when they buy an unknown dash camera, like a lot of them come from overseas, from China and places like that, and they take weeks. You don't really know what you're getting. You might have to pay import charges and stuff when it turns up. So we didn't have to do any of that, which is always a bonus. Besides that, what do we know about this? Well, when they sent it to us, it was up for more than £100.
Right.
But since then, the price has dropped. It's now £90.
90 quid, okay.
Which is kind of... you can get dash cameras for a lot less than that, but they're kind of bare bones and don't do very much. Should we take it out of its box? The user manual. Oh, what's that?
Start your journey and record, and then there's a code.
Maybe that's to register your device.
Yeah. Thank you for choosing Vantrue products! ! They're very excited about that. Warranty card. I was hoping it would be a flip book. Wouldn't it be better if instruction manuals? Just a flip book of how to set it up.
Is it English that is easy to read?
Yeah. Tells you what's in the package here. So let's run through it. A Vantrue On-X1 dash cam. Car charger with one port and mini USB power cable.
Is that right?
Yep, that's the one. A mini USB data cable. Now that's good because the last dash cam that we opened
didn't have that.
Did not have a data cable.
No.
We had to use a TS3 cable. 1 point of Vantrue. A suction cup mount. They've capped suction cup mount, and yet they still haven't said that it's powered.
It is powered. You plug the power cable into the mount and leave it in place, and then you can just take the dash camera off the mount and put it back on as and when required.
Incredible.
This quick release mount isn't very nice compared to the magnetic one on Next Base things. Oh, it just powered on.
That made a sound.
So first impressions of this out of the box, having literally not very long ago held a different dash camera. This one feels a little bit cheaper and less well made.
Feels light.
We say that, it doesn't feel cheap.
But all important is the quality of the footage that it takes, isn't it? So what I'm going to suggest we do, film some of this using the dash cam.
That sounds like a brilliant idea.
We'll do that. Alright, it's going. There's John. Say things, John.
Hello, my name's John. This lens surround is made of metal.
Made of what?
Metal.
Metal.
1, 2, yeah!
God only knows.
Is it touchscreen?
It's not touchscreen, it has
It's
buttons
not
on the
touchscreen,
side.
it has physical buttons.
Yeah, the buttons that are quick and easy to access while recording is one to mute voice. So if you're going to say something that the government wouldn't like and you don't want them to hear, you can just stop recording.
Okay.
And there's also this button which most dash cameras have, which marks the current clip as important, and then it won't overwrite that clip. The footage is 1080p at 30 frames a second.
It works well in low light and things like that.
Yeah, it's got high dynamic range, so if you're driving into quite bright sunlight or the sky is very blue and the road is very dark, it will pick out definition in the dark bits as well as showing you the definition in the sky.
Yeah, so HDR means the contrast is better, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
the blacks are blacker and the whites are whiter.
You should be able to make out things like people's number plates. It's not that expensive, but then there's quite a few alternatives for not much more or less in terms of price. So it's in a very competitive place, which begs the question why you would pick it.
And does it have GPS?
This doesn't have GPS, but if you want GPS, you can also get one of these that has a GPS receiver in it, which costs, I think, £22.50.
Alright, okay.
So it's not a huge outlay to upgrade yourself to have GPS, and then it will record location and speed.
I would
I
hit
think
the
it has
button.
an impact sensor.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Can it tell the difference between a Deep Impact and Armageddon?
Which one is your preferred apocalyptic film? I don't know if it has an impact sensor or not. So it doesn't have an impact sensor. My bad. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say about this.
No, there isn't.
It's not bad. If you thought,
It's alright.
do I want this? It might be rubbish. It feels quite sturdy now that
Now that you've hit it against some
I've
stuff.
held it for a while. Lay your fears to rest. It's not.
Okay. So that's Vantrue X1.
Yeah.
Seeing is believing. Well, you've seen it, and now you
Now you can
believe
believe it.
that it exists.